Good morning. It's Friday mid-August time and this thing's going in for a service. Not a service, it's a small part for an actual first time repair, but it's not really a repair. Let me just put these bags in the trunk and I'll let you know what it is. Well, it's going in for a small cable attachment or power attachment that exists between the charge point and the battery itself. What it was, about a week ago I came to charge it up and a warning on the dash came up saying that not able to charge. Well, that was rubbish, because since then I have charged it quite a few times. I let service know and they, again, super duper, straight away, made an appointment. Kind of expected them to come out and do it, but they're not. So I'm going to take it over to Nottingham this morning. First time I've ever, in what, well over 2.5 years, had to take this somewhere for anything. They've normally come out to me. Obviously this job is a bit more complex. Well, we're going to be on our way in just a moment. Just waiting for the wife to put her shoes on and stuff, so I'm going to get across to Nottingham. It's on the Loughborough Road, which is around 28 to 30 minutes drive for us from here, so not too far. And the system and the way you do this is well, I'm left speechless. You don't even have to go into the service centre. What you do is use your sat nav, and then when you get there, they basically know you're there, and you can just slam the door and walk away. And then on the app they'll tell you when to come and pick your car up and when the work's done, and everything else is completely different from a dealer per se. So let's get over there and see what it's all about. Right, we're now in Nottingham city centre itself. On our right hand side we've got Trent Bridge, which is the cricket ground, and now we're turning left back onto Loughborough Road here, and then Tesla should be on the left hand side as we go in, and there it is. That's the Tesla service centre we've come today.
Now your destination is on the left.
Never. So basically what you do is drop it somewhere and it says you can go away, but where to drop it I don't know, because it looks like I'm going to be blocking cars. This is a weird one, but okay, I'm going to push it in there and then they'll have to come out and move it if they want to. So I'm going to reverse into this one here. Plenty of Teslas, I know that. And even a Ford here. Look, I don't know what there's a Ford doing here. Must be someone who works here. So I'm going to leave it here. They told me to not leave any card or anything, so you just dump the car and basically go. As you can see, we're parked up. Reverse back to this one here, and there you go. That is it. We are here, and it says end trip, and that's exactly where we are. Service centre there. So I'm trying to get the app out now and tell me what else I need to do. So that's it. Drop off confirmed. Very easy. Just get on the app and it tells you that you're dropping it off, and that's okay. So click OK. Repair progress, and it'll tell you exactly where you are and how they're repairing it, and track it as they are doing. Look, it says at the bottom. So we'll get out of here. Just as it says, there is no need to go in here at all. We're on the walk out now, and we'll go and find somewhere to grab something to eat. Again, a row of Tesla chargers. Obviously you can use them all whenever you want. There's the entrance to the service centre there, and we are parked round the back here, so they will come and grab the car very soon and do their work. Meantime, we're going to have a walk up the top here towards the cricket ground. Yes, these are quite expensive flats to buy in Nottingham. Anyone who's not been to Nottingham before, that's the council offices across the way there. This council has gone bankrupt, by the way, and so it's going through some shite at the moment. But Nottingham's not the only one. There's quite a few more. And at the back of there is the River Trent, which I'll show you in just a moment. That's more of the cricket ground across there. They're the big spotlights they use. And it gets a bit dark, but it is only a summer sport when all said and done. So, but we will be eating somewhere there, the Trent Bridge Inn. That's where we're going to get some lunch. Meantime, we're having a walk towards the Trent, the River Trent, just to show you how big it is in the city centre. Although saying that, the city centre is further that way, just where that bus is going. Every 10 minutes is the bus. So there's one of the famous bridges that go over the Trent here in Nottingham. And I believe if you go up here, it takes you to the back of university, pretty sure. It's up that way. While we're here at the side of the Trent, let me just take you up to this building here in front of me, which is a huge building, like I say, owned by Nottingham County Council, or Nottinghamshire, that have gone bust, according to form. I think they went bust nearly a year ago now. So I'll take you up and just show you how big this building is. This is the back of it. That's the modern side of it that's been attached, if you can see it there. And this is the actual ornate side of it. But why any county council or any council needs a building as big as this to heat up and to keep going? This really needs to be sold off and become nice apartments and flats for people, because it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is just the back of it, not the front. So yeah, that's why councils go bust. Buildings like that. Well, we're still waiting for Tesla to get back to us on the repair. We've just eaten, so we're all right. But just to make you sure where we are here, this brings you to the rear of the cricket ground, and this is where all the fast food outlets are, over here, and then it goes at the back, and this is all the rear end of it. I suppose on a busy night these gates would be open to the pub, but hey ho. Decided not to go into the city centre, it's not worth it. It's a good 20-minute brisk walk, so we thought we'd have a walk around West Bridgford. Nothing to see there. So, as you know, behind me is the cricket ground. And in front of me is a bit of a swear word from my old footballing days, because I was a Leicester City supporter when I was into football. So here, we're at the back of the Forest ground, at the City ground. A place I would never ever normally come, but we want to just burn up another 10 minutes of boredom. And there it is. Champions of Europe 1980. Well, that's a long time ago if you like, but hey-ho, they've done nothing else. Won't be buying anything in there. Note of caution, if you are ever coming in or out of Nottingham over Trent Bridge, this here is all 30 mile an hour with speed cameras. So anyone doing more than 30 will get a ticket. I know, because a mate I used to work with got one many years ago when they first put the cameras up. So there's the forest ground again to our right, and there is the mighty Trent again. Well, we're back again at Tesla. Hopefully my car's moved. I can't see it over there anymore. There's a lot gone, ain't there? Let's have a look. Only one way of finding out, I guess. Well, looks like our car hasn't gone in yet. 2 hours and don't look as if it's moved. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll go round the front into the showroom and grab a sit down and use the toilet if nothing else. Well, before we do, let's just have a quick look at the Model 3 Performance, which is over here. Finished in grey, and this is the deep grey metallic Tesla calipers. Nothing, well, completely different lights from mine, obviously. Yeah, it's got the Performance interior on the seats, you can tell it has, and everything else. First one I've actually seen. And on the back you've got the standard carbon fibre lip and a badge that dictates it's the quickie one. There you go, that's the Model 3 Performance. This is the colour I like. If I went to have another one, this would be the colour I'd have. Shouts that colour, doesn't it? That's the one I would have if I was going to have another one, Model 3. Let's get in. Well, we're waiting now in Tesla service and nothing is happening here at all. It's pretty dead. We are awaiting a response from a message I've just sent them via the app. It's been in the same position now for 2¼ hours and not budged. If I'd have known that, I'd have booked a later appointment. So a bit perturbed because we've got a dog in a very hot holiday home on his own. And I didn't think it'd be this long, even before the car moves. So just awaiting a response. We'll see what happens. Well, aircon on, as you can probably hear. We are now sitting in a Model Y. Bonus is, it's the Performance model. Ain't that a bonus? Lovely young lady in there just saw me right on this, and I will tell you about it later on. So we're going to get back to the lodge now because the dog's in some hot heat. I'm going to go and let him out. So this is why we're in this Model Y, to get back and come back here later on. So let's go.
Few minutes later.
Okay, we are home now, and of course I've got the Model Y on the drive. Now, I wouldn't do anything with this today on my channel because it's the Performance model. I have to have a look at it and take it out for a quick spin. Yeah, I've just drove it back from Nottingham, and instantly I can tell you now it is totally different off the mark to my Model 3. Absolutely tremendously different, but it does seem bigger to drive. They are pretty much identical things inside, as you know. Now, if you're watching this and you're a Tesla owner, you ain't going to learn a great deal, apart from the fact that it's got some bits and bobs, oh dear, that mine hasn't got, obviously. Now, what's this? Look, a tutorial before you start. Well, I don't need that for sure. Just pop radio 2 on, add some dance thing on. That's showing me age if you want. So yeah, identical to mine inside, apart from obviously it's higher up, taller being the Model Y, and obviously overall just bigger inside. Goes without saying. Pretty much drives identical at slow speed, but it makes up for it when you put your foot down. That's a different ball game. Now, if you ever wanted a Tesla with space, this is the one. Loads of space. They all obviously go down, and it's flat and everything else. You know that. You know, you must have seen a Model Y before. Massive trunk in comparison to mine. No back shelf, obviously, because it's a hatchback type of format. So yeah, and even underneath here you've got extra space, and obviously at the front as well you'll have the front frunk. So I'm not going to go into too much details regarding. Makes a different sound. Hold on, let me just try that again. Now mine makes a quite loud beep sound. Listen to this. Ooh, very quiet. Okay. Obviously completely different diffuser at the back of this. And this is the last of the old model. The new one is just around the corner. So obviously you can still schedule a test drive if you want to. And of course, like I say, this is from Tesla at Nottingham on the Referral Road. Been really great to me today. Knew I had a problem that I had to get back home for. Didn't have a car up for me today, but the young lady in there, super helpful, and she said, look, take this car out on a test drive, do less than 100 mile, and don't bring it back in a box. You won't get charged. So it's allowed us to get home and do something personal we had to do. So it's great. I've got to get it back at 5. But let me just show you the wheels, because they are completely different to mine. Obviously, being the Performance, you get these aero type wheels, and again red calipers. But again, from the front, the Model Y looks very samey, just more bulbous, if that's the word. But yeah, my neighbours, look. Hello. So yeah, even from the back end, looks the same, like I say, apart from the rear diffuser. And again, they've got a bit of an offer ongoing, so if you want a Model Y, there you go, 0% APR. Get yourself down to Nottingham, Loughborough Road, just before you hit the city centre. So, I've done my bit here now. I'm going to take it out for a bit of a test run now, and I'm going to pick my son up at 4 o'clock and take him down the road in it and show him how the performance actually is in comparison to my Model 3. I think it might shock him. Okay, heading out now to go and pick up the other KK, who has asked me to pick him up from work because he wants to see this thing and just have a touch of the performance side of it, see how quick it is from the 0 on some roads. So we're going to do that now. Come on, move over, look how close they get coming around that corner. He's going to be holding a camera and everything else, so it's about time I did a bit of camera work for us on this one, because if you remember last time, he did some camera work and it failed miserably on the GoPro. Weren't his fault, it was the card. Actually, it was the software he was using. So we'll go and pick him up. Right, I've got the KK with me. He's actually holding the camera. We're going to have a quick zonk up the road and back in this Model Y Performance dual motor, long range as well, so it does it all in one shout. If we get anything near it. We're now doing 70. That's how quick it is, and that was from about 10 mile an hour. So every time you put your foot down, it just launches you that much forward that you just don't know you're actually, you know, it's just
I was trying to keep it steady.
Let's have a laugh. So yeah, if you look at the screen, you'll see it's doing the magic 50. Well, hold on, let's get down to there. And then foot down, you're now doing 70. That's 20 mile an hour in about a second and a half. That's how it feels, that's how it is. Shamefully, we have to keep the speed limits because it is a rental. Or should I say, on hire as a let's go and give it a go, see if you like it, buy it if you do. I'm not saying I'd buy this Model Y because I think this Model Y is going to be dated very soon when the new one comes out in about a month or month and a half. So if you bought one of these now, this is why they've got this 0% APR on, which is a great deal, super deal. Tesla's never done that before. So, but yeah, this is the Performance model dual motor. This is what I would have if I bought another Model 3, I think. After driving this, I don't think I could have the normal one again. But, wait and see. We're around the roundabout and then I'll take the KK home. Yes, I didn't think I was going to get this today. When she said, oh, I can lend you a car, I thought it was going to be a standard Model 3, same as mine. And then when she said, oh, it's a Performance, I went, okay, I'll have a bit of that. Dual motor, yeah, give me a bit of that. So, here we are now, what we got? We've got 40. You're now doing 70. That's crazy acceleration. God knows what the Plaid would be like, or the so-called Model 3 Performance that's out now. It's even quicker than this. absolutely crazy speeds, and whatever speed you're doing that at, you'll find that it's always the same shock. No mind if you're doing 80 mile an hour, you put your foot down and it shoots to 100 instant. It's just instant torque. I can't think of any V8 muscle car I've ever had that can give you that. A ZL1 Camaro would have been near, I guess, back in the day, but doing 12 to the gallon. This thing is another planet in comparison. But yeah, that's like showing you how quick these things are, and you can appreciate the torque. What do you reckon?
Very fast. Can't grumble, really. Proper kicks you the back of your seat.
It does, it does. I can see why people buy them.
Oh yes.
I can see why people buy the performance model over the standard. But some people don't want this. Some people don't want this kick up the bum it gives you. You know, there's a lot of people out there that just don't need that. But it was only fair to come and bring it up and let the other KK have a sit in it and a feel for it, which I think he has got. So we'll run it down here, and then it's me back to Nottingham. I think it might be best going down the 46 way, to be honest. Picking it up that way, I don't know. So this is the last road we're at now. We're doing 30 mile an hour, and we're now doing 70, 80. Whoa. Stunning performance.
You'd never get bored of that.
No, I don't think
never
you
get
would.
bored of that.
No, I don't think you would. The problem is you take it for granted, and then when you're getting something else, you think,
Yeah.
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 This is, you know,
where'd you go from here without going for a
more
plaid?
and more. A plaid would be your next step. Yeah, definitely. Or the Model 3 performance, which again is slightly better than this because they've uprated this and that and the other and redesigned the motors and stuff. So, but yeah, you know, this is quick to us. No mind the Model 3 performance, which is out now. They did have one there actually, a great one. Yeah, I thought, please give me that, please give me that. But she gave me this. So I still can't moan. So big thumbs up and thank you to Nottingham Tesla. So I'm going to drop this KK off here and then get back over to Tesla. There you go. Well, that's it now. Taking it back to Nottingham on my own. Dropped the other KK off there as you saw. This was a bit of a bonus to this post. I didn't think I'd get a go in a performance dual motor. But again, a massive thank you to Tesla Nottingham for helping me out. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Again, they've just not let me down. Done exactly what it said on the can. So to all out there that seem to think that Tesla don't get it right, they do. And please, 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 there's a lot going round about the man at the minute, Mr. Musk, and what he's saying and what he isn't saying. And if you leave that side of the man alone, these vehicles are not the man. Just remember that. Anyway, Nottingham bound. Okay, we're back. It's done. I look for my car. Where's my car? I've gone by it. It's here. And there you go. All done and dusted, according to form. I don't think it's on charge, no. Okay, good stuff. Right, let's get home. Before I drive off, I'm going to say it's Bex before I forget her name. Lovely girl, lovely lady who sorted me out today. Bex, if you're watching this, thank you so much. And a big thanks to Tesla. Again, that's I think 3 times I've said it. I'm going to get off because the traffic's major bad. Took me a bit of a longer drive to get here. A46 traffic down Muster Road onwards. I'm going back A60 Loughborough. So yes, that's service centre done. Yep, as normal. So let's rock and roll. Homeward bound. Well, back with the 3 on the drive, as you can see. It's okay to have it back actually. Would I prefer the Model Y back? Good question. Well, I think the answer is no. The Model Y is not for me. I'm sticking with the 3. I enjoyed this one. Gave you a bit of Nottingham County Cricket Club. Gave you Nottingham Forest. Gave you West Bridgeford. Gave you a Tesla service centre. And gave you a performance model, speed-wise. So, pretty much, you know, a bit of everything in this one. Click that icon, the bell, then you'll get the videos every time they come out. Please subscribe if you've already not. And if you haven't, where you been? You haven't said that for a while. We'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.